Hi everyone and welcome to Series 8 in Forza Horizon 5. It's summer outside, so we'll begin with the trial, the new version of the trial, which is a feature of this month. We are doing stock showdowns, which means everybody is driving the same car. No upgrades are allowed. So this 1990 Mercedes-Benz 190E Evolution 2 is what everybody gets to drive. Now, upgrades are prohibited, but tuning is not, so if you feel like adjusting values on this car, feel free to do so. This is allowed and you will still be able to drive in this trial. Oh, gets a little bit busy at the beginning, as you can see. Lack of more powerful tune makes it a little bit harder to go through the field, especially when you are starting from behind. Starting from behind is even less optimal than usual, because obviously fighting with the teammates here, I'm actually losing time, and all this time there's AIs ahead that, especially the first two, will be pulling off. Nonetheless, coming back to the tuning option, I believe in stock you can only adjust tire pressures and the rear aero on this Mercedes, so it's not a whole lot to play with, and to be honest, I don't think that matters too much. Sorry, this corner gets even more busy, 3 abreast in front of me, so let's try to push through them like this. Hopefully didn't push sideways one of our teammates into the wall. So we are currently in the 5th position at the end of lap 1, and laps here on Estadio Circuit are not very long, so it's a big question whether I still have time to catch up with the front pack. And quite a big mistake here in the corner, sending me in the wall, losing a lot of time, and that is something that you need to keep in mind about this car. It's really tail happy. It tries to throw the rear sideways all the time, especially in the corners, especially as you get on the power when exiting the corner, but also on the entry as well. So make sure to brake well in advance and exercise some throttle control when you are coming out of the corner to avoid sliding like this. And overall, if you don't feel very comfortable in this car, I recommend you might want to look at enabling traction control. I'm being boosted by my teammate a little bit from the back, which is fine. There's no damage done, at least to me. Quite the opposite. I might get an extra kilometer or 2 per hour of speed. End of lap 2, and we only have 1 lap left to try to catch up with the guys in front. Probably I will settle for the 4th position today, because the gap is quite big. I am catching up with all 3 cars in front, both my teammate and AIs, but I don't think I'm catching up fast enough. There seems to be quite a bit of a battle between our guy in front and the 2 AIs, so that kind of gives me a little bit of a chance, because if he starts overtaking them, they all will be losing time, and that kind of provides me a chance to maybe catch up and pass 1 or 2 AIs. Well, there's a total of 2. Look how close I am, but also the finish is getting closer and closer. So let's try to not mess up here in this corner. Yeah, I should be able to pass him right now. Yep, just a little bit of a sideways contact to make sure he's not a threat anymore. But yeah, that's the best I could do in this race. 3rd place, not too bad, starting from all the way back. I guess it's alright. And the main thing is Team Humans is very well ahead with a good gap, which sets us for the win in the first race, and always a good start. You know, you win the first race, the whole pack gets quite excited, and everybody drives a little bit better, so chances are this might be 2 races trial, but we'll see about that in a few minutes. Right, the second race takes us to Reservorio Sprint, which is, I don't know if that's a good news or not. Usually it's quite easy versus AI because of these huge long straight, or not exactly straight but very fast section in the beginning. For some reason AI loses tons of time there. They mess up both acceleration and top speed for whatever reason. You can see we are passing quite a few right away, and usually by the end of this initial stretch most of AIs are already behind most of the humans. So that's good news, but the bad news is it's quite twisty track, and there's a lot of corners that are quite tight. Whoa, has been a little bit of a smashing me into the wall, but it's fine. Let's just navigate here. This guy is quite pushy, eh? Come on, mate, we are in the same team. So 3 abreast here, all the teammates, and just stepping at the back of this AI. As you can see, I'm already 3rd, or maybe 4th. Yeah, 3rd. Letting the teammate pass. Another one flies by. Oh, that's the guy who was in front in the first race, and he managed to miss a checkpoint. I hope I wasn't part of him missing the checkpoint, but despite that, there's now only one AI in front, and now our teammate is in front. So and there's all the reasons I should be able to pass this guy, which puts Team Humans quite well into this race. Yep, job's done here, and immediately passed by another teammate. Oh, come on, don't stop pushing me, mate. And yeah, our teammate messed up a bit in the corner, which is again not too hard in this car. Seriously, be careful both in braking and exiting the corner. As you can see, yet another wall. I can imagine a lot of these trials will be full of this kind of wall riding, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's okay. Everybody's in the same boat, and top 3 places are now humans. We're nearing the end of the race. There's almost 0 chance of us not winning it now. Yeah, but looking at the very back, so that's our unfortunate friend who missed the checkpoint. As you can see, that's one of the problems with driving the stock cars. It's very hard to recover if you make a mistake, especially if you miss a checkpoint. So try to not miss it. And yeah, our friend went up 3 positions before the finish, maybe 4 even. And yeah, that's a win for Team Humans. Good job. I was actually expecting quite a bit more trouble with this trial than there was, but no, very good job from my team overall. A little bit messy in some places, very busy, but that's understandable because all cars are so close. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.